First bout inside the ring at 7 o'clock. It'll be televised on Facebook, Fight Night live from Atlantic City. Great to be back here on the boardwalk as we have a stellar card from top to bottom. A lot of sponsors to thank. We want to thank Alpha Academy. Catch Mike Rashid's pro debut at alphaacademypromotions.com. Eco's Energy, the one-stop solar provider. Apex IT Services leading the way in the city of brotherly love. Calvi Electric, over 100 years of excellence. Designer Wraps, we've got you covered. Eat clean, bro. Excellence starts from the inside out. Orange Cryo Wellness, we freeze to feed. Body Science Media for more than 15 years. Montauk Iced Tea, simply refreshing. Mr. Custom Made, Elite Heat Water, Ball Wash, and Stiletto, Atlantic City, home of the official Fight Night Live after party. We'll get going with our main event, 10 rounds for the WBC Fecker Box Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He joins us from Brooklyn, New York with a stellar record. 24 wins, 5 of those coming by way of knockout against 3 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Gabriel Tito Bracero. This will be our main event tomorrow night here at the Showboat, brought to you by Rising Star Promotions and televised live around the world on Fight Night Live on Facebook. On the scale, Gabriel Bracero.
145.3.
145.3 for Bracero. 145.3 for Bracero. And his opponent, 25 victories, 9 of those coming by way of knockout against 2 losses. Hailing from nearby Millville, New Jersey. He is the WBC Fecker Box Welterweight Champion. Please welcome Thomas Cornflake LaManna. 10 rounds or less in the welterweight division, brought to you by Rising Star Promotions and televised live on Fight Night Live on Facebook. LaManna on the scale.
146.3.
146.3 for LaManna. 146.3 for LaManna. LaManna and Bracero. It is our main event here at the Showboat in Atlantic City, bringing boxing back to the boardwalk. A tremendous night of action is in store. This our feature bout. 10 rounds for the WBC Fecker Box Welterweight Championship. This is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. LaManna and Bracero. They go head to head.
What's up?
And please, if we can go ahead and clear the center.
Guys, stand in front of the scale.
In front of the scale, guys. Stand in front of the scale. We gotta do it again. Stand in front of the scale. Yes, stand in front of the scale.
All good? You're good, you're good.
We good right now, David?
Yes, sir.
This is our main event. 10 rounds or less for the WBC Fecker Box Welterweight Championship here at the Showboat in Atlantic City, brought to you by Rising Star Promotions. Face out,
guys, face out.
It is LaManna and Bracero. They collide tomorrow night here in Atlantic City.
Camera, get down.
This is the original message.
All right, thank you very much, gentlemen. Greatly appreciate it. And now we will move on to our co-feature. It's a matchup in the heavyweight division featuring a highly anticipated professional debut. First of all, please welcome from North Carolina, a 2-fight veteran, Darius Taylor.
Either way.
Also, fans and media members, please stay away from the center for our cameras to go ahead and capture that for Fight Night Live on Facebook.
Shadow boxing, but like in like.
I also want to thank the work of everyone involved with the promotion. Darius Taylor now making his way onto the scale.
211. 211.
211 for Darius Taylor. 211. And his opponent making his highly anticipated professional boxing debut, fighting out of Tucson, Arizona. Here is Mike Rashid.
Yeah!
And don't forget to catch Mike Rashid's debut at alphaacademypromotions.com. Mike Rashid onto the scale.
219 and a half.
219 and a half for Rashid. 219 and a half for Rashid. He's in impeccable shape. Looking forward to stepping inside the ring. Right here, guys, in front of the scale, guys. Rashid and Taylor. They will mix it up tomorrow night. Face out, guys. Face out.
Take half a step back.
Mike Rashid and Darius Taylor, a part of a terrific card here at the Showboat in Atlantic City. Now we have a matchup in the welterweight division, 8 rounds scheduled. First of all, please welcome this gentleman. Is a 55-fight veteran from Quito, Ecuador, Eduardo Flores. Let's bring up to the scale Eduardo Flores. I also want to thank Larry Hazard Sr. from the New Jersey Control Board for helping to oversee tomorrow night's event. As we have Eduardo Flores onto the scale. Also stand by, Moore and Perez. Moore and Perez, stand by.
I am. 19.5. Yes.
151 and a half.
151 and a half for Flores. 151 and a half for Flores. And his opponent, 26 victories, 6 of those by knockout, 8 losses, 2 bouts, even from Farmingdale, New York. Here is Tommy Reynaud.
151 and a half.
151 and a half for Reynaud. 151 and a half for Reynaud.
Look out forward. Ready? Thank you.
And also in the house, Hall of Fame promoter and matchmaker, Russell Peltz is around here somewhere. Philadelphia's own Russell Peltz. Reynaud and Flores, they will square off tomorrow here at the Showboat in Atlantic City. Now we want to bring up to the scale. This would a matchup in the welterweight division from Orange, New Jersey, a 2-fight veteran, Steve Moore. Also stand by, Dyer and Miranda. Dyer and Miranda, stand by.
I told you. They gotta keep this
151.3.
151.3 for Steve Moore. 151.3 for Steve Moore. And his opponent making his professional debut from Vineland, New Jersey. Please welcome Ernesto Perez. Don't forget tomorrow night's event brought to you by Rising Star Promotions.
151 and a half.
151 and a half for Perez. 151 and a half for Perez. Ready, face off, guys. This is Perez and Moore. They will step inside the ring against one another here at the Showboat. Doors open up at 6. First spot inside the ring at 7. And it'll be televised live on Fight Night Live on Facebook. Thank you, gentlemen. As now we have a matchup in the junior welterweight division, 4 rounds or less. We bring up to the scale. This gentleman, 4 wins, 2 of those by way of knockout, no losses, from Baltimore, Maryland, Jamal Dyer. Also stand by Lewis and Charles. Lewis and Charles stand by. Jamal Dyer onto the scale. $137 for Jamal Dyer. 137 for Jamal Dyer. And his opponent from Marseille, France, looking for his first professional victory, introducing Vanderlei Miranda. Vanderlei Miranda onto the scale. Hey, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, tickets are going very fast. We expect to sell out. If you don't have your tickets, make sure you see one of the staff members. It is going to be an outstanding night of action from top to bottom here in Atlantic City. Onto the scale now, Vanderlei Miranda.
I'm in the middle of something. You haven't noticed?
138.
138 for Miranda. 138 by Miranda.
Good work. No.
Here you go, gentlemen. You stand there. You stand there. Face.
Not Rodney.
Oh, sorry.
Dyer and Miranda, a part of a stacked undercard brought to you by Rising Star Promotions. Peace out, guys. Also to the fighters, if you have blue wristbands, there is food being served for all of you thanks to the promotion. So when you have your blue wristband, make sure once you are done weighing in and doing all that you need to with the commission, you can go and eat.
What time is
And now we have a matchup in the junior welterweight division. Please welcome from Brooklyn, New York, a 10-fight veteran. Here is Laquan Lewis.
What time is
Laquan Lewis.
room at 6?
Also stand by Julian and Perez.
5 o'clock.
Julian and Perez, stand by.
5 o'clock. The doctor will be at 5. Make an announcement that they should be in the dressing room at 5 o'clock.
Also, all fighters, you're going to be at the dressing room no later than 5 o'clock. This per Larry Hazard Sr., you need to be at the dressing room no later than 5 o'clock.
Excuse me, sir.
So, onto the scale, Laquan Lewis.
140 and a half.
140 and a half for Laquan Lewis. And his opponent fighting out right here in Atlantic City. He is a 29-fight veteran. Please welcome Osnell Charles.
You got it?
Got it. What's the weight there?
139.9.
139.9 for Charles. 139.9 for Atlantic City's own Osnell Charles. Face to face, guys. Charles and Lewis. Face out, guys. Face out. And now we want to bring up to the scale matchup in the light heavyweight division. Please welcome from Brooklyn, New York, 8 wins, half a dozen victories, coming by way of knockout. Here is Frederick Julian. Frederick Julian. I stand corrected. He's been wiping out his opponents, half a dozen victories by way of knockout.
You get it from me.
Frederick Julin,
Hold on 1 second.
183.5 for Julin. 183.5 for Julin, and his opponent, a 30-fight veteran hailing from Erie, Pennsylvania, Edgar Pettis. Edgar Pettis. Also stand by Bentley and Smith. Bentley and Smith stand by.
I'm gonna go over 185. Call you back.
183.5, yep. Where do we go? Edgar Pettis joining us from Puerto Rico. Great to be back here in Atlantic City for an outstanding card, loaded 12 action-packed bouts tomorrow night here at the Showboat.
185.
185 for Pettis. 185 for Pettis. This is Julin and Pettis. It's all brought to you by Rising Star Promotions. Peace out, guys. And it'll be televised live around the world on Facebook. Fight Night Live. It is Fight Night Live on Facebook. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Now we want to bring up a matchup in the junior lightweight division. Please welcome 3 wins, 2 losses from Jersey City, New Jersey, Andrew Bentley. Also stand by Weekly and Terry. Weekly and Terry stand by. $127.8 for Andrew Bentley. 127.8 for Andrew Bentley, and his opponent 5 wins, 3 of those coming inside the distance. He's undefeated from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, PA, Donald Smith. $129 for Donald Smith. 129 for Donald Smith. Donald Smith in action tomorrow night, going head-to-head against Andrew Bentley. Also stand by Weekly and Terry. Weekly and Terry. Here you go. This is Smith and Bentley. They go head-to-head tomorrow night.
Oh, we punching on it.
It is Boardwalk Boxing. Peace out, guys. Peace out, guys.
It's over.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Greatly appreciate it. And now we continue with our weigh in this one, a matchup in the middleweight division. Please welcome from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, making his professional debut. Here is Corey Weekly. Corey Weekly.
He's from Howell.
Also, don't forget the doubleheader after party is at it's the number 12 Bar Floor Arena Showboat Hotel. Admission is $10. The official doubleheader after fight party. Ladies, admission is free. Live DJ, number 12 Bar Floor Arena. Ladies, free admission, $10. Doors open up at 10 o'clock. This is Corey Weekly. This is Corey Weekly.
This is weekly. And not monthly, weekly.
Corey Weekly onto the scale.
Forward.
157.
157 for Corey Weekly. And his opponent from Jersey City, New Jersey, also making his professional debut. Here is Robert Terry. Hey, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it's Rising Star Promotions here at the Showboat in Atlantic City. Doors open up at 6 for a spot inside the ring at 7 o'clock. It'll be televised live on Fight Night Live on Facebook. Also around here, the former world champion, Paulie Malignaggi, will be calling the action, doing analytical work as he always does. So, with his expert commentary.
159.
159 for Robert Terry. 159 for Robert Terry. Stand by, Salam and DeShields. Salam and DeShields. Salam and DeShields. Weekly and Terry, they will collide tomorrow night. Peace out, guys. Now we want to bring up to the stage 1-0 from Brooklyn, New York. Here is Omar Salem. Comes to us from Brooklyn. Omar Salem.
From the camera.
161.9.
161.9 for Salem. 161.9 for Salem. And his opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, looking for his first professional victory, Leon DeShields. Also stand by, Goodall and Taylor. Goodall and Taylor. This is Leon DeShields.
160.9.
160.9 for Leon DeShields. 160.9 for Leon DeShields. This is Salem and DeShields. And now we have a matchup in the light heavyweight division as we bring up from New Milford, New Jersey, 5 wins, 4 of those coming by way of knockout. Here is the undefeated Darren Goodall. Darren Goodall on.
I remember this champion here, right?
What do you want to do? His opponent didn't show, so you want to weigh him in anyway?
Good to see you.
Yeah, win.
Absolutely.
So we'll have Darren Goodall weigh in per the commission. We would like for him to weigh in per the commission.
That's a young one. We got hold of it.
That's the one they're looking for.
Oh, yeah? Shut her down. What are you gonna minute again or what?
All right, 173.
173 for Darren Goodall. 173 for Darren Goodall.
He ain't even show up.
And his opponent still has yet to show, but hopefully they can find Goodall an opponent. I know he's looking forward to putting his talents on display. As now we have a matchup in the Cruiserweight division, 8 rounds or less. A 26-fight veteran joining us from Washington, D.C. Here is Larry Pryor.
Good luck, champion.
That's the last one.
185 for Larry Pryor. 185 for Pryor. And his opponent, 14 wins, no losses, 1 draw. 12 wins coming by way of KO from Catskill, New York, Alvin Vermal Jr.
189.
189 for Vermal Jr. 189 for Vermal Jr. It is Vermal and Pryor. All of this brought to you by Rising Star Promotions, televised live on Fight Night Live on Facebook. Doors open up at 6, first spot inside the ring at 7.
Peace out, guys. Peace out.
First spot inside.